And now live from somewhere in Miami, it's Cooking with Rudy. So, today's recipe is going to be actually pretty cool. We're going to be doing chicken chow mein. Now, you guys know that I am not a cook. I mean, I cook all kinds of stuff because I spent 6 months working in my kitchen, but I'm far from a chef, nowhere near. So, I do practical recipes that work. This is one of the ones that I think that will impress. If you don't see the following package, you may think that I'm a freaking amazing cook. Chicken chow mein. Mein is really awesome. We're going to go through this. We're going to modify it slightly. It's going to be a great lunch. Today I'm actually going for a ride in the Everglades, so I actually definitely want some good noodles and stuff in my system. On my New Year's resolution, just like everybody else in January, I'm working to get myself a little bit better. Round is a shape, but it's not the shape we're going for. So here we go. Alright, this is how we do it. Your local Publix carries this, the chicken chow mein, which I think is freaking amazing. First thing we do, the stuff you need actually, let's start there. A pair of scissors, chicken chow mein, teriyaki sauce, 1 onion, my friend's secret recipe, a little bit of hot sauce, and garlic. Yes, I don't have any friends and will not after this. So here's how this works. It's actually really simple. And we might cut off the video in mid. Set this thing on high. Take your teriyaki sauce and gently coat the pan. Here we go. Careful with this stuff. Gently. A little bit of hot sauce. Now, you take an onion and you cut it, or if you don't want to, that's okay too. Coat the pan with some onion. Put the onion back. Garlic cloves are the best, but I'm not really into that. Take a generous spoon of that and distribute it evenly, somewhat. Now this goes in the freezer, so it comes straight out. Cut it open, and this beautiful recipe serves too. So, dump in pan. Whoops. Okay, so this comes with a little sauce. You can feel free to let it simmer for a little bit. It is a one big glob of stuff. You want to take the sauce packet. Now mine isn't really frozen, but it doesn't hurt to take a glass. Actually, we'll do it this way. Stick that in the microwave. Only the cup, nothing else. And put it in for about a minute. If you want to do it right, I do it with a kettle. We're aiming for dress to impress, but impress quickly. Stuff is on the bottom here. I'm still kind of debating. Maybe I should actually put this stuff later on, but for right now you gotta kind of mull around this big thing. This kind of sort of reminds me of the Mongolian barbecue, which here in Miami I have not seen. I'm sure we have it somewhere. You see the stuff going down there, you want to make sure you stir it. I got a friend of mine who's really into like health foods and things. And he told me that both garlic and onions are good for you because it helps kind of compensate for any swelling. And a pretty decent detoxer, so what I hear. I kind of want to hear your thoughts. I know I got a few friends on Facebook that will see this video, and friends on YouTube that are into health stuff, and they know this stuff a lot better than me. So, okay, now take this thing, you cut it. So you want to cut this open on the side like I did. Stick this thing into your mug. I'll put that right here. Good thing. There we go. Now on high, it heats up really fast. You got to make sure you continue to turn this big ice cube. And what I'm waiting for, I like to turn this thing around a lot. I'm definitely working on trying to eat a little bit better, but for me, food actually has to taste good. And if you watch my previous videos, my line of cooking is a little bit of everything. I like to do complicated things. I like to do simple things. I like to do simple things that look complicated. My experiment, which I don't dare to videotape yet, will be a Czech recipe called, well, first we're going to learn how to make dumplings, and then we're going to learn how to make something called svíčková, which is one of my favorite recipes. Been trying to get my mom to help me with it, but she really doesn't want to, so that's okay. We will figure this out. I found some recipes on the line, and we'll kind of figure out how this goes and if it's good. Now you want to make sure the stuff here down here on the bottom, see it's already kind of burning on me here. So to alleviate that a little bit is you want to start adding the sauce here. All over this thing. Get the last bit of it out. Okay. And as you turn it, try to work on separating the items. That way your pan will get equal cooling. And at some point, I do slow this thing down a little bit to maybe 8. A lot of my friends call me out on my tactic of just stick it on high and call it good, which I have done before, and I am guilty, no problem. Some of the other stuff I'm looking at doing in the future is beef stroganoff, which I had a really good one at one of the restaurants here in the area. It looks like a really cool recipe. Now as you break this thing down, it will break down quickly. You want to try to get this down into several pieces, that way you're not frying the stuff on the bottom. Now that everything is in here, you can turn this down a little bit more, down to about 8 or 7. And get ready to cut. Break this thing down as much as you can, especially the noodles. Kind of twist them and turn them. You get them all nice and loose. Lots of steam, and man, it's a shame that the internet does not have a smell feature, because this thing smells amazing. Now what I'm going to do in the end here is, since I'm cooking by myself, dating life, this would be one of the ones I think that would maybe impress your date if she didn't see you opening the package. But this is a meal for 2, like I said. So what I usually do is I do my lunch, and I take the other half to work. I'm off today, so what we're going to do is I'm just going to eat this first part and then store the rest. You can kind of tell that this one's still kind of harder as rock, so you really have to kind of feel to make sure that your food is thoroughly cooked. Well guys, this is close to what it will look like. I'm not going to bore you with I'm going to spare you the details here. Thanks for watching Cooking with Rudy, and we'll see you on another episode soon. Take care. Bye-bye.